It really did occur. It seemed like the US government was quite accommodating to cryptocurrency. It approved an exchange-traded fund for Bitcoin and is now approving one for Ethereum. However, my goodness, the goings-on behind the scenes are quite suspicious. I don't understand what's happening. Why haven't we heard about it before? Nowhere else will you find this rare video. Allow me to cut to the chase and not waste a second of your time. Important notice, latest developments today, Shiba Inus have suffered a devastating loss of 84% in a crucial statistic today. The sudden decline leaves the Shiba Inu community bewildered as the large holders or whales appear to have disappeared virtually all. The Shiba Inu troops are bewildered and trying to put the pieces together of their failed mission. But what occurred just now? Concerned about possible tighter laws and a less hospitable climate for cryptocurrencies. Many enthusiasts are anxious and unsure about what lies ahead. And now for something crucial. This unexpected change of events has many people baffled. Considering that Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs were just approved by the US government, it's safe to say that this is just the beginning. This sudden turn of events caught everyone off guard as they were preparing for what could have been a bull run. A feeling of bewilderment and annoyance is noticeable among crypto aficionados, who are now faced with uncertainty and doubt about the market's future. Hold on a second, tell me what ended up happening. Allow me to clarify. In regards to the way the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is handling the regulation of the cryptocurrency business, prominent exchange Coinbase has voiced grave reservations. Coinbase has been making repeated requests to the United States Court of Appeals to compel the SEC to start establishing equitable regulations for the cryptocurrency business, and it has recently filed a new brief in this regard. Following this, the SEC stated, "Destruction of digital assets is a severe matter for the SEC. They think the SEC is hell-bent on regulating the business to death by enforcing regulations that will suffocate the cryptocurrency market. A bizarre event has occurred. To ensure crypto's broad acceptance, fair regulations for the industry are essential. Businesses and investors alike benefit from stable, trustworthy legislation. Without them, the industry can't be sure of anything, which limits its ability to thrive." Coinbase is making a strong case for transparent rules. Rulemaking by the SEC is an effort toward clarity. Few regulations have been codified. Even more perplexing is the fact that the SEC persists in pursuing cryptocurrency startups. As a result, several cryptocurrency firms are packing up and heading out of the United States. The situation appears to be deteriorating daily, which is a major setback. Despite Coinbase's efforts to engage in discussions with the SEC seems reluctant to clarify matters. Requesting additional clarifications from the SEC is pointless, according to Coinbase. It would be futile and utterly unfair, Coinbase said, to give the agency any more time to explain itself. Everything about it seems illogical, doesn't it? The SEC's apparent clearance of crypto ETFs is, on the one hand, a signal of approval. Money is pouring into the cryptocurrency market on a daily basis. But it seems like they're secretly attempting to rein in the crypto industry and crack down on it. This seems like a contradiction that doesn't make sense. The SEC appears to be engaging in double-dealing from an ethical perspective. Despite their acts implying the opposite, they are projecting an image of welcoming and inclusivity. It's difficult to maintain an attitude of suspicion and doubt regarding their intentions. To put it another way, picture yourself with a friend who always encouraged you and affirmed your aspirations. However, they managed to covertly undermine your attempts at pursuing them each time. The situation is bewildering, annoying, and completely ridiculous. The SEC and the cryptocurrency sector are undergoing something similar. And that's only scratching the surface. As the US presidential election draws near, more and more people are talking about how the US government is involved in cryptocurrency. Important concerns often become the center of public attention during elections. In the areas of technology, money, and regulation, candidates frequently hold divergent opinions and advocate for different policies. During election seasons, cryptocurrency naturally becomes a topic of attention since it stands at the crossroads of all three sectors. Candidates' positions on topics like the regulation of digital currencies are of interest to the public. And this is the present state of affairs. Believe me when I say it will further perplex you. Consider the sitting president of the USA. Something bizarre has occurred recently with him. After approving multiple Ethereum ETFs by the SEC, many thought the Biden administration was easing its position on the cryptocurrency business, which was already under close scrutiny. But President Joe Biden did something out of the ordinary not long ago. Look, ASAB1 was there. A bill was introduced in 2021 with the intention of influencing the SEC's regulations regarding cryptocurrency assets. It amounted to a resolution that aimed to prevent the SEC from implementing specific cryptocurrency laws. Plus, Congress just approved it. The cryptocurrency community was ecstatic when it reached the Senate and then the House. It felt good to win. What this meant was that the government was taking steps to accommodate crypto enthusiasts' interests. In the eyes of many in the community, this was a positive development that could lead to more accommodating rules and, who knows, maybe even an easing of constraints on cryptocurrencies. At that moment, there was optimism and hope, with many hoping that the crypto environment would improve as a result of this settlement. The most recent resolution, however, was vetoed yesterday. To put it simply, Biden's veto effectively ended any attempt to amend the SEC's crypto asset regulations. Many in the cryptocurrency industry are furious about this decision and believe it shows that Biden has completely lost their support. A brief summary of what transpired is this. Envision yourself and your pals organizing a road trip to a place you've always wanted to visit. For months, you've been planning this trip, telling your friends and family about all the amazing places you'll see and the unforgettable experiences you'll have. At last, the departure day has arrived and all of the necessary items have been gathered. The trip is doing swimmingly as you set out on your journey. You're taking in the beautiful scenery, laughing and singing along with your pals while enjoying some music. Nothing seems to be able to bring you down. However, the driver had an epiphany around halfway through the journey and decides to return home. When SAB 121 was passed by Congress, it was the sentiment felt by the crypto community. It was as if they were embarking on an exciting adventure towards constructive transformations and broader cryptocurrency adoption. They were filled with optimism for what the future held as they rejoiced at the noticeable improvement. But then President Biden's veto came as a shock and stopped their momentum. Much like the abrupt choice to turn the automobile around, they seemed coerced into giving up on their plans. They were left feeling disappointed and upset as they were taken back to the beginning. As expected, the abrupt transition left them feeling let down, and the thrill of the adventure quickly gave way to disappointment. Many in the cryptocurrency world were disappointed by Biden's choice. A spokesperson from Skybridge Capital, Anthony Scaramucci, voiced concern that Biden's position on cryptocurrency may cause unforeseen complications. Biden's stance on cryptocurrency might end up costing him more than he knows, he wrote. Especially given the gravity of the situation, vetoing that law was a terrible choice. Donald Trump, meanwhile, thinks this is just wrong. His stance on cryptocurrency differs sharply from Biden's, as he recently stated. "I will also stop Joe Biden's crusade to crush crypto," Trump said during his speech at the Libertarian National Convention. "It will be put an end by us." The future of cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, will be decided in the United States, not sent abroad. I will make it happen. Even then, Trump wasn't done. "I am really positive and open-minded to Bitcoin enterprises and all things linked to this new and expanding industry." He took to his social media platform Truth Social to emphasize his support for these businesses. "There is no second place," he said, emphasizing the significance of the United States being a leader in this area. Additionally, Trump spared no criticism of Biden, describing him as the worst president America has ever had and accusing him of plotting crypto's downfall. "It will never happen to me," Trump said in his final statement. Whatever happens next, the problem is obviously significant. A lot of people will be talking about cryptocurrency in the next months, whether it's laws, policy, or possible presidential positions. This is a major problem that will affect all cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu included. The precipitous 84% decline in whale purchases today is likely indicative of growing investor anxiety. However, how do you feel about that?